Hi guys, welcome to Code Artisan Lab. This is video number 11 for gym management system in Django. And in this video, we are going to perform the login and logout functionality. Okay, so here you can see that in the main menu, I have defined the login and logout link. So we will work on this with the help of Django authentication model. So when you install the Django, then Django comes with the authentication model by default. If you see in the admin panel, if I'll go to the admin panel, then here you can see that we have a user and groups. So this user have by default, you can say the authentication. Okay, authentication and authorization model. So we will use this for our login and logout functionality. Actually admin section is using already, but now we will implement this on front end section also. Okay, so we will learn how to implement that. Okay, so first of all, what we need to do, I will open the urls.py file from the project level settings. Okay, and here we need to, I will copy this, and here we will define accounts slash, and here we will define django.contrib.auth. Okay, so if you go to the settings and see in the installed apps, then here you can see that the a contribution authentication is already defined in the installed apps. Okay, so we can use this. So I'm using in the URL. Now we need to define the template for the login. Okay, because when you go to the accounts and login, then this will searching the template in the registration folder, and in this registration folder it will looking for the login.html file. So what I will do, I will create login.html file in the templates folder. I'll go to the main template, and here I will create registration folder. Okay, and in this we need to create login.html and here I will copy any of the template. I will copy the inquiry because in the inquiry we have form, so I will copy this, and here we need to define the login, and I will remove this column d6, and here I will define the offset 3. So this offset will be take space from the left, and we have now 6 column space, and then 3 columns also space, so it will look like center. Okay, I'll show you, of course I will show you. So here you can see that the space is 3, column left empty, and right is also, because this is 6, 3 and 3. Okay, so we have created we have shown the form, and we have implemented the login. Now we will we need to define when we logged in, then how where we want to redirect. So in the settings.py file, you need to define two variables, two constants, sorry. Login redirect URL, it means where we want to redirect after login, and then logout redirect URL, that after logout where we want to redirect. So I'll say after login it will redirect to home, after login it will redirect to login. Okay, so let's login at username password, and here you can see that we are supposing to go to the, this will go to the home, but it is going to the inquiry, because yes, we have reason, because we have defined action inquiry in the form, but we will define empty. Okay, so let's go to the login here, but we can't go from here because we didn't define the link. So I'll go to the base.html file. I hope you are understanding all the things. If you have any query, any doubt, then please add in the comment section. Okay, and please like this video, and if you are new to this channel, then please subscribe this channel, click the bell icon so that you will get the regular updates. Okay, so here we have defined the URL and login. Okay, so let's refresh this, and when we click on this, you will go to the login form, admin login, submit, and you will redirect to the home. Okay, so we have successfully implemented the login functionality. Now we need to just make the logout functionality. Actually we will not make, we will just define the link and it will work. because as you know we are using the authentication. Okay. We will do lots of thing with this authentication model, because we need to provide the permissions to the trainer. We need to provide the permissions to the subscriber. So there are lots of work for us to work with the authentication and authorization model. Okay, because there are lots of things in this project. As you can see in the first video, I have defined all the functionality and feature that we are going to implement in this series. Okay, so login, and after that log out. So when we click on this log out, this will go to the login form. But here, if you if you see this carefully, if I already logged in, then this link should not be here. And if someone access this link, then this should be go to the this should not be open. Okay, so what we need to do, I will I will show this register and login link if user if request dot user is authenticated. If authenticated, then we will show the if not. If not authenticated, then we will show this, else we will show this. And refresh the page, and here you can see that we have just login and register link. Let's log in the form, and now we have only profile settings and logout link. Okay, so this divider should also be go in the, okay, this should not be here, because every time we have this three or above that two. Okay, so we have, why it is not going. Okay, so we have now profile settings. We will work later on the profile and settings. Now we have logout link. Okay, so when we click on this, we will again redirect to the login. Okay, so when we click on this, we will redirect to the login. Similarly, you can implement this in the login page. Here you can implement that if already user is, if not, then this will show the form. Else you can show nothing, or you can show just, you can say already logged in. Okay, if someone click on this link. Okay, so what it is, if not requested, then we are showing the form. If this already logged in. Okay, so let's log in. So it will go to the home page. Now I'll accounts login. So it is saying that already logged in. Okay, so we have successfully implemented the login and logout functionality. Okay, this is very easy. If you are working with the authentication model, you can also create this custom. Okay, you need to work with session and all the things. Okay, maybe we will create in our next project or in some project the custom login and logout functionality. Okay, so I hope you understand all the things. If you have any doubt or any query, then please add in the comment box. Okay, so please don't forget to subscribe this channel, and don't forget to like this video. Please like this video, share this channel, and subscribe this channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much.